I'm Tony Mornian, and I'm here today with Hassan Atapour. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
We're here in Old Town, San Diego, California, and we're in Mr. Atapour's studio and gallery. Mr. Atapour, you've been a photographer for many years, I gather. When did you begin working in photography?
Well, when I was 14, I was primarily in our family. We were involved in the arts, and especially I was had a nephew who was really talented artist. He's a professional artist right now in France. We grew up just among the artists and painters primarily. There's no photography per se at that time. When I was 14, I was given a camera, just an instamatic camera, by my brother, who just gave me one as a gift. And then I used it a few times, and I really was amazed with the images and what I could create with it instead of my painting. I continued with that, and also meanwhile doing painting like watercolor and other things, and I started learning the use of the camera and use of the chemicals to get the films, because when I was growing up in this country, there was no photography school, or there was no book, nothing to learn. So whatever information I could get from anywhere, from very little magazines here and there, or the books that I could find, I would go in and try them and find out, and a lot of times it was failure. But finally, I mean, I could get to a point that I could develop my own films, which, to my opinion, were much better quality than the professional labs outside. It was all black and white, but that's how I got. And then I learned how to print them and also use a paper as film, just long exposures, and it was amazing. You'd go to my little dark room that I had, and spend.
Where was your dark room?
The dark room was in my town, in our home that they built a new home, and there was a little restroom that there was an extra one that underneath the staircase to upstairs. So from the beginning I said, can I just take this one? It was very little, like maybe 5 by 4, and a slope under the stairs, a slope room, but that was perfect for me. So they said, sure, you can use that. So instead of using it as a storage, they gave it to me, and it's still there after 37, 38 years. Still there. I mean, my little bench I made, the lights I made. I didn't have access to the color lights, so I got the regular lights and I painted them over with the green and red and white. So I used to do films without any light.
This was your family home. Where were you living at that time?
I was living in Mashhad in Iran. That's where I was born. So this is a new home. When I was 14, we moved to this home, and that's when I started.
And the family still owns that home?
The family, well, parents are gone, but my brother owns the home, and he still have it, and as far as I know. And
what is your brother's name?
My brother's name is Hossein. I'm Hassan, and he's Hossein. It's just Islamic name.
Now, did he? Is that the brother who gave you the camera?
Yes, it's the only brother I have, and it's the only one who gave me the camera.
Does he have any interest in photography?
No, unfortunately, he was not into art. He's pretty much into science and into creating things and making things. Continued my photography. Although after that, after I got the instamatic camera, I used it a few times. I liked it. I bought another camera, and it was a Zeiss Egon. Those I still have them and still working. So everything is is manual. Everything is mechanical.
They're little tanks.
Beautiful, beautiful. As a matter of fact, this picture over here, if you want to get that one too, is taken with that camera, and this is dated 1967. 40 years, and this is one of my first, and this is a limited edition here, one of my first real photograph that I'm selling here in the gallery, and that was taken with that. It's a village near my hometown, which I walked about maybe 7 hours. You have to walk through the river to get there.